Hey guys, it's Digicide and welcome back to Raft. So, if you remember last week when I asked what I should do in the next video, a few of you got back to me and said to build a tower. Well, check out what I've done so far. So I've kind of expanded on the original structure. We have this floating village and the beginnings of a tower over there. Here we have a fishing platform. I've been up here catching fish, cooking it up, and stashing it for a while, so I've been building. Here I have a little tree farm I used while building the village. These trees produce wood and thatch, so they are a real time saver. Next, I have the first two houses in the village. They are a mirror of each other and have all of life's essentials. Inside we have a table, some chairs, planting box for a potato, then a chest, a cooking area, etc. Both houses are a mirror of each other, so they're pretty much the same. Then if we head towards the tower, you can see we've got some palm trees growing on either side of the path, which look pretty cool. Before I go to the tower, you may notice this path going around the edge of the settlement. This acts as a barrier from the shark. See, the tower is raised up one level and sits on these supports here. But if any of the pieces here were to be eaten by the shark, we would lose a chunk of the tower. So the shark only attacks the outer pieces around the settlement, this little path. Even if there is a gap, he still won't go any further inside of the settlement. He'll only go for another piece next to the gap. So until the entire outer perimeter is gone, he won't attack your structures at all. Also, you can use it to look around the outside of your building to get an idea of what you've done so far. At the back, here we have my nets. They fill really quickly with and gather a lot of resources, but I still managed to use them all up building this tower. I'll just put these in the chest though whilst I show you around. Looking back this way, we have the rear of the tower. You may have already realised that this took a lot of wood, so I have another tree farm here at the back. The trees generate wood, thatch and coconuts. Using the wood and thatch, we can build foundations, floors, walls, rope and lots of other things. And the coconuts can be eaten to handle our thirst, hunger, and provide seeds for the new trees. Scrap metal is the one thing I can't grow, obviously. But the back nets can handle that by catching the floating scrap in the barrels to generate the scrap metal, and we then use that metal to make cups for water, torches, and nails so we can build tables and chairs. Okay, so let's head to the other side of the tower and check out the main build. So, on the ground floor, we've got some storage chests for our resources. We've got a hole in the floor so we can do some fishing, storage chests, and a cooking area to cook it up, even though there's a baked potato there right now. Then round the corner, we've got some more seeds with plants growing, and then at the far back we've got access to the tree farm. Okay, going to the next floor, we've got some table and chairs that are quite decorative, part of the new update, and some more plants growing some food for art supplies. At the back we've got a bit of balcony here with a great view of the ocean and the sunrise, sunset and stuff like that. Then if we go up to the next floor, it becomes a bit more of a utility floor. You can access the other side of the tower because I like the idea of two adjoining peaks. But other than that, I haven't got much to put in these floors. There's not much in the way of furniture and decorative items at the moment. I imagine they will add on to this in the future, of course. It is very early alpha, but for now, not much. So here we have the spire at the top of my arch. I used the ramps to make the sloped roofs. In the future, maybe they'll add more building pieces like the roofs you get in Ark. So let's go a bit higher. So I'm still inside the inside tower. I say the inside tower because when you get to this height, it becomes more of a scaffold area. So you got to see I've got a great view of the village from up here, but I can go higher. So let's just go to the very, very, very top floor. Still under construction. Try not to fall off. Not because I'll die. I'll show that in a second too. If I fall off, it's a long way back up. So got the view again of the back of the tree farms, and all my nets are really full now. I've not even been up here for that long. This is what I said before, they fill up so quickly. So I said before about having no fall damage, this is what I mean. Check this out. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. Absolutely no fall damage, not even a huff to say that we hit the ground. So that's pretty cool. Well, it's cool for now anyway. I imagine in the future there will be fall damage. I mean, they have made a game where you can build a raft as high as you want. So I think my tower's pretty huge. I mean, has anybody else done a tower this big before? 1 second, let's just quickly check YouTube and... okay, so it's not the tallest tower, but you know what? Give me a few minutes. It took longer than expected, but welcome back folks. You now join me on the 106th floor of Raft Tower. Look at that view. Look how tiny things look from up there. Up here on the 106th floor, we have the essentials. A chair, tables, tree planter, cooking equipment, chest, etc, etc. Below, we have a bit of a storeroom, but most of all, an expressway to the ground floor. So let's get a bit of a running start here. 3, 2, 1, jump! Whoa! Nailed it. And did you see the tower on the way down? That is awesome. So there's been a slight change to the village since building the additional floors. I needed more wood, so I have built this tree farm here at the back. It's completely empty at the moment. I may not have planted back on this in the last run, but between trips to the tower, I would normally have a little forest growing back here. So to help me keep track of my progress of building the tower, every 10 floors I placed a lantern. So if we speed things up to night, we can do a count. Okay, lanterns are fully lit, let's count. On the ground floor, there is one just here that signifies 10 floors. Here, another one, 20 floors. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and you can't see the last 6. 106 floors, and that did take me a little while to do. Okay, let's head back to the top of our raft tower. It's 106 floors, but I'll save you some time by speeding things up. So that is our raft tower, 106 floors. Do you think it's big enough? What do you think we should do next? Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. Oh, one last thing we can try. Let's just take our expressway down. 1, 2, go. Whoa! Nailed it. Okay guys, here we are. I've just built this really long path out in the ocean so we can get a great view of the tower. In fact, if I just line this up, this is going to be my thumbnail for this video. Okay, so I've just built the path a little bit longer to get better. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah,